Hello, everybody. It's Joseph here, and we're back with another low-print physical Switch game video. And as I do in all of these things, I just feel the need to have to prove that this is the physical version of this game. I don't know why. There's the cart going out, and then there's the cart going back in. This is Ultracore from Strictly Limited Games, which this is actually the second Strictly Limited Games that I have, or just the game from them. The first one that I had was that I still have is the Darius Cosmic Collection console, which I'll do a video of that as part of this series. But this one actually already was sent out a while back, and I missed out on it. I didn't even know it was a thing until after it had already come out. It's basically, this is a Sega Genesis game that was being developed in the 90s, and it got scrapped and canceled, and I guess with some help from Strictly Limited, I don't know exactly the history of how it came back, but they finished developing it, I guess, or at least just fixed it up and ported it, brought it to the Sega Genesis. You can buy the Sega Genesis version. I don't know. It's probably not available on Strictly Limited's website anymore. Definitely not, actually. But you can probably get it on eBay for $1,000 billion. And then there also was the Switch port, and I think it's also on PS4. And I don't know. It might just be on Switch too, and Sega Genesis. But it's very fun. And essentially, the Switch port is just the Sega Genesis version. There's no saving. There's no save states. There's no fancy UI with some rewind and emulation features. Nope. It's just the straight up Sega Genesis game on your Switch. And it's fun, though. It's kind of it reminds me of something along the lines of Metal Slug and Contra, but definitely it is 100% kind of just like the Turrican games that are on Switch now, the Turrican Flashback and the upcoming Turrican anthologies from Strictly Limited, which I've finally decided I'm going to pass on those. Because I have the Darius Cosmic Revelation collection coming in, which supposedly will ship in March. But either way, Ultracore, it's awesome. I got it on Amazon 2 weeks ago, and it just came in yesterday. And it was brand new. It was $69.95, which I was okay paying that. It's not a huge deal, especially because I really wanted it. Dang, dude, it's a lot of the games that I wanted physical versions of in the first place have already been made and sold for the most part. Alright, Ultracore. There are cheats and stuff. I probably should have gone back to that menu just to show it around and stuff, but this is essentially it. This is really all you get with the game, and that's not to diminish the quality of the game itself. This is a really good game. I feel like this would have been, if it had come out during the Sega Genesis era, it definitely wouldn't be as popular as it is right now, or it wouldn't have had as much of an impact, so it's probably a good thing that it got scrapped or canceled or whatever, so that it could have a legacy of being oh, this unreleased game is coming back. And it really is fun. I have played a little bit of it before, specifically the Sega Genesis version through emulation, and I've also I got pretty far, actually. I was getting really lucky with it. I don't remember exactly what stage I got to. I think it was stage 3 or 4. I don't remember exactly. It was a long time ago. It was right after I found out this game even existed. But yeah, as you can see, it's kind of got the Contra, Metal Slug vibes, but every time, now that I've played those Turrican games, which actually I beat Mega Turrican, and I beat Mega Turrican and Turrican 2. From the Turrican Flashback anthology, the Turrican Flashback collection, which was the standard retail version of that. I beat Turrican 2 and Mega Turrican, and it was really freaking hard. It took me hours it took me almost a full day to beat Mega Turrican, and then I actually got super lucky with I keep wanting to say Super Turrican 2, but no, it's just Turrican 2. I beat that one relatively fast because I was just getting unbelievably lucky and I wasn't dying for some reason. And I wasn't even using the cheats that you can use in that collection. I was literally actually doing good for once. And yeah, it was fun. But now that I've actually beaten 2 of those Turrican games, which is honestly for me a huge feat because I'm not good at games, and those are really intense run and guns from the 90s, and I beat them, and I felt really good about myself. But now that I've played a good chunk of those, like I put hours into those 2 games. Fuck the mic. Sorry, my nose is being a dumbass. How can a nose be a dumbass? Just forget I even said that. But yeah, this game is definitely more like those Turrican games because there's a lot of exploration. It's a lot less linear. Because like the Contra and Metal Slug games, you just go from the left side of... Oh, it died. You just go straight up from the left side of the screen to the right side of the screen. And you just get to the end of the level and fight endless amounts of enemies. But this game and then the Turrican games are a little bit more than that. And I kind of prefer the Contra and Metal Slug way, but that's not to say that these are bad. These are great. And they're kind of just the same thing with just like I wouldn't say fully Metroidvania vibes, but it's definitely like a precursor to what Metroidvanias are, I guess. Like, it's not quite Super Metroid, it's not quite Symphony of the Night. It's somewhere in between Contra and a Metroidvania, to be honest. And it even has the one other similarity it has with the Turrican games is when you die and you lose a life, yeah, it doesn't send you back to a checkpoint. The screen like goes dark, and then it just spawns you right where you died. Even though, like, because like it could have just like had your character reappear. Like, oh geez, am I supposed to fall down there? Nope. They could have just had your character reappear, which would have been easy, I guess. But they decided to just make the screen go black. I don't know how to get up here. Oh shit! Oh, that wasn't. No. You can fall through floors when your invincibility frames are due. Oh no! How do I'm stuck! Ah! This is awful! What did I do? Did I frick myself? Did I just screw myself over? Oh no! This is horrible! Why? Why must you do this to me, game? Wait, I wanted to continue. Why did I not continue? BB plus. Big Bazooka plus. Alright, get ready. I'm ready. Get out of my face. Enemies. I want to get the Sega Genesis version of this. It's just to have it, because I only have 2 Sega Genesis games. One of them is Xenocrisis, which is, I don't know if it's still available from Bitmap Baru's website, but it was available for a really long time. I have Xenocrisis. Oh no! I fricked myself again. I have Xenocrisis and oh god. I have Xenocrisis and Sonic 2. I wanted to get one of the Turrican Genesis re-releases from Strictly Limited, like not the Switch or PS4 anthologies, but I wanted to get one of the straight up Sega Genesis versions that they re-released, but I didn't. And then they also had the original Darius, which was exclusive to the Sega Genesis Mini until that Strictly Limited release, and I don't know if it's still up for pre-order. If it is, they're probably sold out, or they have a very small amount, but I'm gonna pass on it, because I'm pretty sure it's the Mega Drive version. I don't actually know if it'll work on my Sega Genesis. And I have the Sega Genesis Mini too, so I don't actually need to have the physical cart because I already have the game physically, just albeit pre-installed onto on a plug-and-play mini console, which I really want them to do a Dreamcast Mini, but because those games are a lot bigger. The games themselves are a lot bigger. That Sega Genesis Mini would probably end up costing like a good chunk of money. It'd probably end up being like 75 or maybe even $100, because I think the PlayStation Classic launched at $100. So yeah, I feel like the Dreamcast Mini would definitely be $100. Because what games would they even put on that? I would assume like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. Maybe Crazy Taxi, or maybe just one of the Sonic Adventures even. So let's just say Sonic Adventure, game and/or games, and then Crazy Taxi for sure. Jet Set Radio, obviously. Bro, it'd be cool if they put Shenmue on there. And they gotta get some third-party games, so I feel like a really good choice and also a really creative choice would be Guilty Gear X, and have that be like the Japanese game that never made it to America that we're bringing to America, or at least this version of the game never came to America, and we're bringing it to America with the Dreamcast Mini. I feel like Guilty Gear X would be a very thinking outside of the box choice for Dreamcast Mini. But if not, if they were gonna put a fighting game on there that wasn't Guilty Gear X, I'd probably say put Marvel vs. Capcom 2, dude. Or put Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, maybe? Or Street Fighter 3 Double Impact, perhaps? That'd be a good one. Oh god, we got boss fights. Fuck. We made it to the end of the level, except we're probably gonna die. I have 3 lives, though, surprisingly. Do I have bombs? I thought I had bombs. Do I have bombs? I think I had 1 bomb, but not anymore. Alright, you guys can go freak yourselves. I'm gonna die! Oh, I died. Oh, no. Give me bombs. I have no bombs. See, I like that every bullet shaves like 1 digit off of their health. Get out of here! That guy literally is 15 health. His health is 15. Now he has 5. Now he is dead. He's absolutely dead. Get out of my face, you babbling buffoons. I got him, and then I died. Yay. How fun is that? And that's not even the end of the stage, I don't think. Give me that. Give me that shit. Health. Oh, hot damn. Was that ammo? Was that coins? Was that someone's wallet, perhaps? That I may steal? Oh yeah, and also last night I watched Shazam, the live-action Shazam, and it made me really, really excited for the Black Adam movie, and then possibly Shazam 2. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And then I also watched Doom Annihilation for the because I've had the Blu-ray for a good couple months, and I've just never watched it. I mean, I had plenty of time, I just never watched it. It just sat on my shelf for months, and I finally watched it last night, and it is actually a piece of trash. Like, I did not think I would hate it as much as everyone hated it equally, because everyone pretty much hated it. But, because, like, literally, the entirety of the movie is just, like, they're talking about random-ass shit, and then they go into the next room, and then they fight some demons or zombies, and then they talk some more, and then they go into another room, fight some demons. Acting is really bad. It's kind of so bad it's funny, or so bad it's kind of good, but at the same time, it's just, I'd prefer not to even really watch it ever again. I like the final battle, because I feel like, but the reason I feel like the entire movie was kind of shit, especially the special effects and all that, was because they spent the entire freaking budget on that final scene. Because like I'm pretty sure that big bad fire dude at the end, I'm pretty sure that was one of the Archviles that's in Doom Eternal. I'm pretty sure he was an Archvile, because he could, like, he summoned like all of the imps to attack Joan. And the special effects in that final scene with the Archvile and all those imps was genuinely good. Like, that's what the entire movie should have looked like. Yeah, it still wasn't the best CGI in the world, but it was definitely a step up from the entirety of the rest of the movie. Because the entirety of the movie, the imps didn't even come in until the last 30 minutes. But they kind of looked like, you could tell they were just dudes wearing a suit with some slight CGI touch-ups, and it doesn't look that great. But then when you cut over to the final fight scene between Joan and the armies of hell or whatever, the imps don't even look anywhere remotely close to what they did the rest of the earlier parts in the movie, because the CGI, because they're in the final fight, they're all made of completely CGI, and they all look different. Like, it took me a second to realize, are those even imps? Because they look like so much better, and they look so much better than they did in the earlier parts of the movie that you don't even know if they're the same thing because of how completely different they look, because they actually look decent. And then the Archvile looked amazing. It was definitely looked different than he did in Doom Eternal, or than they did in Doom Eternal, but it was still, it looked relatively good. And the first like 90 minutes of the movie, or actually no, the movie's only like 90 minutes. So like the first 75% of the way through the movie, it was just zombies, just like the guys you fight throughout the first 2 Dooms that are literally just the scientists from the building being turned into zombies. Like, it's literally just a zombie movie with some slight action adventure demon bullshit at the end, because they didn't have the budget to add any. Literally, the Archvile and the imps are that one Archvile, and then the imps are the only Doom demons in the entire movie. Like, there's no other demons. It's a kind of a wasted opportunity. Maybe at some point in the future we'll get a proper Doom movie that actually has the budget to do what it needs to do. I haven't talked about low print shit at all in this video. I'm sorry. That's why I made this series, but honestly, we don't have to. I'm just playing through I'm just giving myself an excuse to actually play these low print games, because I don't really play them that often, because they're usually, for the most part, they're typically smaller games like Ultracore and the Inti Creates retro games and all that stuff. So they're not kind of games that you're going to sink 150 hours into, which is why I don't play them too often. But anyway, guys, that was Ultracore. It's really fun. It's sold out pretty much everywhere, which it's technically just sold out on their Strictly Limited Games' website, but you can get it on like Amazon and eBay for exceptionally high prices, like how I paid $70 for it. It was technically like $76 with shipping, but so $80, I guess you could say $80. And yep, it's fun. It's a great game. You should definitely check out Ultracore. It's $20 on the eShop, and it goes on sale every once in a while. And if it goes on sale, it's usually about $10. And I would definitely, if you ever see this game on sale and you like retro games and you want like a cool piece of history on your Switch, get this game, because it's literally an unreleased game that was made in the 90s that didn't come out until like 2019 or 2020 or whenever it actually came out. But either way, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you disliked it, leave a dislike. Comment down below. I like reading and responding to all your guys' amazing comments. And don't forget to subscribe, because it really does help out a lot. And hit the bell while you're at it. I don't really say that enough, because no one's ever going to press it, but why not? Just press that bell. Get notified whenever I make a stupid video playing stupid Nintendo games. But I guess that's it. If you guys liked it, I almost went through the whole spiel again. I'm sorry. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Peace!